Hey guys, welcome. Sarah Richardson, always think up. It's late. I'm up creating because that's what I do. Um, so I've been doing all kind of stuff. Haven't came out and kicked you guys a little video lately. Um, I've been getting a lot of messages. I love you guys. Mwah, I love you. I love you who send me messages. And lately, me and my friends, we've been talking about the mysteries of life. So, there's all these mysteries in life, and how great are some of the things that you can really get your mind thinking about. So, I know that there are a lot of really crazy things going on right now, guys, and believe me, even though I don't talk about them out loud, I definitely do send love. As a matter of fact, the place where I got this seashell just got pounded by Hurricane Nate. So, I do pay attention and I do send love very often. Hello, Larry. Um, but I just I'm very busy involved in the mysteries of life because that's what makes me happy. That's what fires me up. That's what I love to learn about. That's what I love to pump. Love is the way, guys. Listen, right now we're leaving behind what we once knew. So, in the switch of vibration, thank you. No, that's all right, Larry. So we're leaving behind the once known in our lives. And so, everything that we were taught that we were supposed to do and be and see and have and how we had to get there and what we had to do. Hello, I love you, Mark. That's all changing right now. So if you're feeling off, that's because, we are changing things. We are, it really isn't as hard as everybody made it out to be. These mysteries that I'm finding out in life are your thoughts really do create the things you get in your life, guys. So when you think thoughts, you can get them. So if you're getting bad things, change your thoughts. Like these mysteries in life are like, it's really simple. We just make it harder than it is. So like leaving behind the once known, sometimes it can be real uncomfortable, but you need to do it because to get to the mysteries, you need to leave behind the things that are telling you that you're not good enough. You need to leave behind the things that tell you, hello, Moonlight, that you can't be that, or you can't do that, or you never make that, or whatever, right? So, the mysteries in life amaze me, guys. It's like human angels, right? So you have these humans that just touch down in your life here and there and there and here, and they're amazing, and they drop these things on you, and you're like, what is that? Like, only nobody knows that. How does that person know that? That's a human angel. That's a mystery in life. What is that, right? That always fascinated me. Animal spirits, people talk about spirit animals, like the spirit that comes from animals, how animals help to heal people. It's the subtle things sometimes that are really amazing. I believe that a lot of things that they push into our lives and they push into our worlds are to distract us from the mysteries of life, the beautiful things that are out here for you to fall in love. And they're all around you. And I'm getting messages that are so sad and so mad and so angry. And I get it. I see the hurt. But I love you enough to come on here and say, in an always think up kind of way, it isn't that way. We're coming, this energy is heaven on earth. This energy, this mystery that's coming up right now, this age of Aquarius, it's heaven on earth. It's feeling good right here. It's knowing that these things are going on and that we're doing something to make a difference, to bring that forward, to make it better, right? The divine consciousness is one of that, right? So what is that? What is that? That's just love. Right now I like to think of it as like for like the past 10 years or something, maybe I've been in like school of love. Does that make sense to you guys? So it's like I've been learning about love in all different kinds of ways. Just how sometimes love that doesn't look like love is love. How sometimes love that's too much love is love. Sometimes, there's all these different things you can learn about love. And I encourage you to Go into something that you love. Learn about something that you love. Go into yourself. Figure out what you love and do a little bit more of that each day. Start plucking away at that. Make a point to do the things you love, guys, because these mysteries of life, they're not just for me. Yes, JB, love is always love. You know, I like to think of it as like we come from this divine oneness, right? So this divine oneness, we're all connected. We're all there. We're all there. What up? I love you, Jody. I love you. Jody's the shit. Got me feeling myself. I love you. I love my friends. Listen, so I believe we all come from this divine oneness where we were all together. Like, I feel like Jody, James, all of you guys were there with me, right? Because how are we vibing like this from all over the place, and we're busy and we got things we got going on, but yet we feel so much love for one another. There's no expectations. It's unconditional. It's unconditional. So it's a oneness kind of love. It's not like, I'm only going to be your friend if you do this. I'm only going to like you if you answer the phone. These are the things that we're leaving behind, guys. And so I feel like we came from this divine oneness, right? And then we went through this like river of forgetfulness, right? And people say, what do you mean? Because here we are, we're in our bodies and we're in our lives and we're divine. We are divine. So, yeah, I do. I ask for the mysteries of life. Show me the mysteries of life. Help me learn about the mysteries of life. Don't quit looking, James. You attract everything you think. So, that's my thing. Always think up as you attract everything you think. I was thinking for the mysteries of life, and that's something that I love, right? So I was always wanting to attract the mysteries of life because that's something that I love. So while I was doing that, I was in love with myself because mysteries were coming from all over the place. I feel so freaking blessed for the people, the things, the areas, everything that has been brought to my life in this place, right? And here, in that place of me loving what I'm searching and asking for and doing, I attracted the love that I created for myself. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. You have to fall in love with yourself. It's not me. It's not me. So if you're coming on here to fall in love with me, then please just go to another site because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to let you know that you are divine. You are the greatest. You are your own greatest. I have everything that I'm attracting every single thing that I think in my life. And so I love you, and if you're my friend and you touch down, I love it. But if you're thinking that it's something that I'm very content. So I think we just forget how divine we are, and I want you to find that. And the way that you find that is to fall in love with yourself. Follow what makes you feel good and love in your heart. Right now, I'm watching a waterfall. I'm listening to the 528. I love to eat fruit. I love to eat vegetables. I love to learn new things. I love to meet new people. I love to learn from them. I love to see the love in them. I love to I love when the mysteries find me. I made it up my mind that I was going to devote my life to the divine adventure. And so I wanted every single thing in my life to just be divine adventure. There's adventure in divinity. It doesn't have to be like this place where you're punishing yourself all the time. The divine is like, I have so much fun like a kid in the divine. Like, the work, I just ran across a video. If you guys don't know, I do, a bunch of videos, and I have a YouTube. It's Always Think Up on YouTube. And so I got a lot of really great things happen. I'm going to tell you in a minute. But I'm going through some old videos, and I just realized, guys, that I've been working for myself for 7 months. That's huge. Woo, woo. Give me a woot, woot if you care about me, because that was huge to me. That was a huge thing that I was leaving behind and breaking out of the show that, me as a single mom doing this by myself was able to work for myself, was able to do the things I love and balance being a mother and still be fully present for everything that I love, guys. And so that's scary sometimes. It seems so silly to be like, I'm scared to go from corporate America into working for myself and doing what I love. And here I am, 7 months, guys. Woo! I love you guys. I couldn't be more excited. And in that time, I've linked up with so many wonderful people, and I've done so much wonderful work out here, and it's all in the name of love, and it's amazing. So, School of Love, we went to school, and we needed a lot of things that we got there. Some of the stuff we didn't need, some of the stuff we really did need to get ahead, right? And so, when you think of this, what you've been through, think of it as the School of Love. Like, you learned what you are really never going to use again. And then, you take what you need and you keep it moving to create what you're great. You have a great. Thank you, guys. The people that I'm attracting in my life, I think of them like study mates for the mysteries. Like, it's crazy because my heart is so in love right now, guys. And I created in my life a man that my heart could love like this, that we could be like study mates for the mysteries of life. I mean, I'm a nerd. I'm a geek, guys. I tell everybody all the time I look way cooler than I really am. I mean, I'm cool, but like not to really a lot of people. And so the love that I have right now in my life and the love that's going on for me, I'm excited and I'm going to share it because it's amazing. Because it's like this geeky study mate that's like sexy and strong and smart and good, and every single thing that I created in my mind. I didn't just say, I want a man that's going to love me. I was very, very, very specific on what this man meant to me, and we were going to, save the world, and we were going to heal the world with, passion and power and love, and it's amazing what comes to you. It's beautiful when you don't I get so many messages about relationships, guys, and I didn't do that. I didn't force him into my life. I didn't make him be somebody different, because if he was anyone different, I wouldn't even want him. I want him because he is exactly what he is, how he is. Like, I can't wait to be surprised by the more and more and more, guys. We're not just these like straight people. Like, everybody wants to be like this straight people. Like, I'm just this. But, there's dimensions and there's layers and there's, you feel it, James. How do you know true love? I'm going to tell you right now, you feel it's like fire in your heart, man. It's like you face every obstacle. You get back what you need. You give out something that you've never been able to do before. You feel that shit in your heart. When you sit down, James, you meditate? Because when you sit down in a meditation, like, I don't know, this person comes to me in my meditation. We work in my meditations. We work together in our sleep. It's not about sex and control. It's about freedom and love and honor. And I love you. Well, Peter, 369, I love the 369, but the 528 is the frequency of love, my love. I'm big in this. I love you, Peter. But yeah, 369, that'll get you down, in the root, like, in the root area. You're broke up into two halves, and that definitely does get you down there. I love anybody that knows frequencies and healing and how healing is love, because healing is love. And that's what I created for myself, and that's what I have in myself. And so the love that you see in me is because I've created this on the inside to attract it on the outside. And it's better than I ever could have wished for. And it helped me so much to face who I needed to face to become this, to leave behind everything that I knew before, to follow these mysteries of life and see what is this for me and my life. It's almost like I had to be willing to become mad with passion. So, I was always dulled down before because I didn't want to like scare anyone. But, when you're following these mysteries, when you're following your unique heart, when you're leaving behind things that don't serve you anymore, you become mad with passion. And so, sometimes when you're mad with passion, you break some rules in that space. You look like a fool sometimes in that space. but there's no greater thing than a fool for love. And so if you're a fool for something that you love, then you're all right. If you are a fool for something you love because you just didn't try, then I don't think that's all right anymore. I think it's going to create disease in your body. I'm drinking a hot tea with local honey. Good, James. Good, James. Finding love is great. When you love yourself, you don't have to find it. It just finds you. From no matter where you are in the world, no matter where you are in the day and the night. Yeah, the 3, the 6, the 9. I know all about it, love. I love you, Peter. You're more than welcome here because that's what we talk. We talk in numbers and we talk in frequencies. My study mates, I'm sure we could talk and throw a lot back. Peter, I study the chakras, so I study the body holistically and the chakras, and each chakra vibrates to a certain vibration, and there's a range in that area, and there's a lot of healing that goes on in those frequencies. I did a lot of work with Ian Morris, listening to Smile, love his stuff. There's something about those frequencies, man, and for someone to put it together into music is just fascinating to me. I had the pleasure to work with Project Transmissions. It was just, maybe like 15 or 16 different healers, all different styles, all over the world, and we use frequencies to heal, and it was really nice to just meet people, more study mates and to study and to learn things. Guys, right now there's a lot of people feeling like lost or under the water, and I love you. Right now we're rediscovering ourselves, and that's why I want to tell you that I think that you are really great, because in this rediscovery phase, it's like you feel kind of crappy and you're like, I really don't know who I am, and I'm not really sure if people are going to accept me, and all of these things, right? But if you learn to be your true self, then you will break through these barriers and you will get somewhere out, right? But if you don't follow that burn in your heart, if you don't let these things go in the behind, then you're going to be uncomfortable in your body. It's going to create disease in your body. In your energetic field, I work on so many people, and, I can feel energy. And so there are so many hearts that are closed off, and I know, because mine was. It was. So, you want to let that heart open up and start to trust in it and know that it's okay to be a fool in love, and know that sometimes, it's not always going to be perfect in the name of love. There will be chaos, guys, but you can bear it. There is going to be chaos, because when you're leaving behind what you once knew and you're coming into and you're coming into something new, it's going to feel chaotic and it's going to feel really hard, even if it's not really that hard. It's just super different. It's this divine fire that is burning inside of you, and it just wants you so bad to follow your heart. Be your unique self. Fall in love with yourself and attract everything that you desire. So I have people that message me about relationships. I have people that message me about jobs and purposes and soul purposes and, spirit guides and healing. I get it, guys. I get it that we're all going through a lot of chaos, but I know cool, Peter, I'll come back and look at all this. Right now, it's just like, you got to get that out. So this is my chakra that's like, okay, I done processed all this stuff for a few days, and I really need to get it out to the folks. And so I have some tea going on, because you could think, look, my earring fell out. You could think that it's this or that, right? But it's really just, you need to get it off of your chest. You need to get it out of your mouth. When I work on people, I say, okay, now, you might really cuss someone out. And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh, well, when you release from that throat, sometimes you might cuss someone out. You might cry something out. You might do all kind of things, It's really, there's a lot of beauty in healing. because I've done the work so long and things like that, I can see it that way. I know and I understand that when you're healing and when you're in the middle of these really hard times, that it doesn't really feel so great, and it doesn't really feel so beautiful, and it doesn't really feel like so much love. But, you know, these are the mysteries of life. It's a mystery as to how you can go through something so hard that just like, oh, rips your soul down to the ground, to come up from that place into the best thing that you've ever had in your whole entire life. And then you're like, no wonder that didn't work out for this to come, because that was like only like a little piece of the biggest piece of everything that you wanted to create, right? So right now, guys, I want to send you love, because we are overcoming shame in our life. So shame of the things that we've done that were wrong, or that might have hurt someone or something, or, you know, may have shamed ourselves in some way. Guilt, holding on to things that, you know, a lot of this stuff isn't even real, guys. You know, if you're feeling guilty for something, it's you punishing yourself. Doubt. You know, I have so many people say, somebody must be talking about me, that they don't really think that they deserve these visions that they see in their mind, these things that come into their imagination. You know, so if you're having these things in your imagination come up, they're coming up because you can have them. And so to doubt it is to block it off. To doubt it is, you know, to send any energy that you don't deserve it, that you don't want it. You know, we're overcoming judgments of different things and different things, ways we've grown up. You know, I know that the racism out here right now is heavy, man, and I love everyone. I have friends all over the world, and I couldn't be more grateful. Thank you to everyone who, you know, I attract in my life, because, you know, this racism and stuff like that doesn't even really exist in my world, but I see that it is very much real out here, and it's hurting my feelings deeply. You know, a lot of these people that you're finding in these racist positions are not sticking up for them. I just know for sure that, you know, they take one judgment of one time, of one instance, or one instance of a story that they heard or something that they experienced, it doesn't even matter, and they form this judgment on this whole population of whatever. And so, you know, I've seen racism so many different ways, like really, 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 you know, and it's like, it's funny because I'm not racist at all, and yet it still affects me and my home and my life and my friends and their kids, and it's just like, damn, man, like, when are people going to leave this behind? When are people going to let go of what that is? You know, there are bigger things going on in this life. You know, we were all sent here to create, guys. So if you think that anybody is less than you because of their heritage or their language or their religion or their anything, you're just wrong. That's not right. We're all divine light. We are all divine light. So everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves respect. Everyone. And, you know, your maddest people sometimes need it the most. So, you know, that brings me to sacred rage, right? You know, sometimes the rage in somebody is a really sacred thing. It's a refusal to accept disrespect. So has anybody have felt that? Because I know I have lately, and I know it's going on in the energy. So, you know, I refuse to be disrespected. I'm not going to accept that. So that's a sacred rage. That's like a fuck no. You're not just going to disrespect all over me. Inability to tolerate lies and deceit. You know, that's a sacred rage. It's like you're the lion and the deer. We're everything. We're the meek and the bold. We're all of this together, right? So that's why it's so much love. You know, that is nature. And so right now, I know that it feels chaotic, right? But I want to promise you, you know, holistic healing is what I've studied for 10 years, guys. Holism. mind, body, spirit. That's what I study. Tying mind, body, and spirit together. How do you do that? In the breath work. Breathe to yourself. Breathe to yourself. Turn on the 528. Eat good food that's going to fuel your body. Treat your body good. Think good thoughts. Be around good people. Take good care of yourself. Get good rest. All of that stuff. We're becoming whole. Some people might not need to work out anymore. They might need to get a little bit into their spirituality. Some people might be really good in their spirituality and they might really need to get their body right. Some people might, really be good in their body and their spirituality, but their mind keeps going somewhere nasty. Listen, that's why we're all so different, because, different people are off in different places, and that's why different people need other people to heal and move and change, and sometimes in that healing and moving and changing, it can feel very chaotic. And so just know that you're kind of like unbecoming who you believe you were before. And so, we had these dreams and goals for ourselves, and I love you for having dreams and goals, because I had plenty, and they're ever changing. And now, like in the 528, in the wave of love, I learned to just like roll with the changes. Yeah, I love you, Andrea. Positive life, laws of attraction. This is what it is, man. I'm creating my whole life. That's why I shared this with you. My life, my love, my baby, my family, my food, my friends, my ideas, the synchronicities, the numbers, the feelings, the essential oils, the food, the recipes, the elements, the opportunities, the love, the tribe, the motivation, the encouragement. Guys, I couldn't be more excited. I'm telling you, I get hype. That's why they can't have me on at night. We're unbecoming who we believed ourselves to be, and that can get a little chaotic. And so just trust that you're not having an identity crisis. It's not that you don't fit in anywhere. You don't need to belong somewhere. You don't need to belong somewhere. I get that. But, don't compromise who you are to fit in with anyone else, because that is not true to you. And so the more true you are to you, the more that what you want is going to find you. If you're wanting a relationship, a career, an opportunity, a friendship, a moment, a learning, you want to know the mysteries, think these things and let them come to you. Guys, you would think, I have a lot of love. I get a lot of love. I get tons and tons and tons of love. So I love it. Thank you. But, guys, in the same sense that I get tons of love, I got a lot of people that really don't like me. So, when you're just messing in the little leagues, then you get, a couple people that like you, a couple people that don't like you. And then you get a little bit bigger, and then there's like, a few people that, a couple people that like you and a few people that don't like you. And it always is moving. Oh, Moonlight, I love you so much. I think I do a lot of things for, my skin. Okay, so I'm really regular, and hold on, Moonlight. I'm going to get there. 1 second. Let me just finish. To attract abundance, you have to be your very best self. You have to be what you love. You have to follow what you love. You have to do what you love. You have to attract more what you love. And that's the way you're going to attract abundance. So, in the laws of attraction, no matter if you believe or don't believe or have blocks or whatever, you're going to manifest the things you want. But it's at the vibration that you vibrate at. So raise your vibrations. In order to raise your vibrations, you have to do things that you love as a person. Not things that I love, not things that my friends love, things that you love. If you love the snow and the ice, then damn it, find it. Get pictures of it. Put it around you. Put it on your screensaver. Put it in your bedroom. Put it in your bathroom. Attract abundance by being you. All right. So, Moonlight, I use baking soda and water, and I rub that on my face. That's one of my favorite things to do. And I drink a lot of water, and I eat a lot of raw food. Turmeric. That's it, I think. I'm real natural with it. I get facials at this place that I love, but I don't get there very often anymore. I used to get there way more before I became a mom. They're great though. They're like 2 hours of just like royalty. They like wrap you up in a robe. So thank you very much for your compliment. And I wanted to share with you guys something really exciting that I got going on today. I got a radio show, guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. IUU Radio. It's a morning show. I'm so excited. I love you. I love you, Moonlight. Yeah, I used to say that a lot. Fake it till you make it, Andrew. I was just looking at all my old videos and I mentioned that because I did that. You know, I read The Secret and I faked it till I make it. Yeah, vitamin E and tea tree oil is really good. You know, I'm a big tea tree oil girl. I like roll around in it for sure. So I like that, Lavore. So my morning radio, guys, I couldn't be more excited. I like linked up. I got to like attract all these really super great creators. And so, you know, there's music, there's business, there's opportunities for people to make money and to work for themselves and to fall in love with themselves and to dream bigger and to think bigger. And, you know, I got this team and we motivate each other. We inspire each other. So I hope you guys will be able to tune in. It's going to be on the internet radio, IUU Radio, and it's going to be a morning show because you guys know me. I pump people up late at night. So when I come on late at night, everyone gets like super hype. So it's going to be a morning show to kind of like get you cracking in the morning and get you up and moving around. And I'm actually going to share, you know, little things I do for my body and my life to be as, you know, holistic as I can as far as deodorants and lotions and soaps and on my face and in my toothpaste and how I do my baby a little bit. You know, in holism, guys, it's everything. And so sometimes to come and bring this and share this to you, it's so hard to like fit it on my iPhone. But, you know, I just want to share a little bit with you guys about how I, you know, chop up my day to always think up, to always put myself back in the vortex, back in my center to where I'm creating everything in my life, because it's up to us, guys. We have free will. You're the creator. You're the creator of your experience. You are what you think about. What are you thinking about? If you're messaging me about bad stuff, what are you thinking about? If you're trying to find things, what are you thinking about? Because when you're the creator, you attract every single thing that you think about. I don't really focus on shame and guilt and doubt and judgments. That's not in my world. And so whenever I see it or I hear it, I can't even really resonate with it anymore. And I do, you know, come up with some things here and there. And believe me, you know, just the other day I ran into something. Don't think that it's like I'm like problem free. It's just that's not my norm. That's not the normal for me. Yeah, you are what you think. So, you know, really start training your brain to think better things. You know, I went from thinking that I was like kind of a nobody, nothing, to, you know, I'm the best deliberate creator alive. And, you know, when you first start out, it's not like, woo, you can get on a live video and be like, yeah, I'm the best deliberate creator alive. No, it's not like that at all. When you first start out, you're like, kind of all right at it. I mean, I did see that thing that I put on that thing. Oh, that's cool, LeVar. I don't drink, so enjoy that, love. Okay, so I love Abraham Hicks. I think I'm going to bring a little bit of Abraham Hicks into my radio show. I'm really excited because Abraham Hicks is how I get my days cracking. And so I guess I never really think of the simple things sometimes to share with you guys. This one is the universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. I am a laws of attraction girl. The laws of attraction is the universal manager of all vibrations, which expands to everything that exists through the universe. And so, at the same time that the law of attraction is responding to the vibrational content of your physical thoughts, it is also responding to the vibrational content of your inner being. So, your thoughts and your feelings. So, the laws of attraction gives you back what you're thinking and feeling. So when you're messaging me about these things that are going on in your life, about the things that you're trying to find, about the things that are not working for you, what are you thinking and feeling? I know that a lot of people get pissed off at me for my responses to my emails and my messages. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Because we are in the same time, in the same day, in the same place, in the same world. And I am creating the best life I ever saw. And it's available to you. So what are you thinking? You know, it is up to you to change the way you're thinking, that change the way you feel. So if you have to leave behind old things to feel better, that's okay. I know it's uncomfortable sometimes, guys. I cover myself in heart rocks, seashells. I get comfy t-shirts. I drink tea and honey. I love my new friends. I love my old friends. I love my experiences. I say thank you every single minute of every single day. I always, if I think something bad or that hurts, try to think of something that I love. I try to just write down like 100 things that I'm grateful for. I try to do squats until it hurts. You know, I'm always trying to do new things. I'm always trying to show my baby new things and teach her new things, and, you know, make sure that I make her every day say her, I am great, I am smart, I am beautiful, I am funny. There's a lot to do out here. So, you know, worry about yourself, love yourself, be unique, follow what you love, know it's good. I love you dearly. I hope you have every single thing that you ever thought of in your life, because right now I swear it's like I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this water on my screen, and the 528's rolling in my ears. You know, I said put on the 528. Put the 528 Hertz on. It's on YouTube. Put earphones on and see what that feels like, guys. It's amazing. It's the wave of love. It's where it helps you to leave these things behind and be able to dream up new things. It's where all your mistakes just kind of float away and then you just are who you are. It's where magic happens. In the 528, it's the womb space. It's the frequency of love. And I play it because I love you guys. You're the greatest. I hope you know that I think that you're the greatest and that you can have everything you want. And if you're not having everything you want, trust me when I tell you, you're your own resistance. Trust me when I tell you that what you think and what you feel is what you attract. I'm telling you. If there's something going on in your life right now that you don't like, change the way you think and feel about it. You have to. Yeah, you know, doing the work ain't easy. But when you change the way you think and feel about it, then that changes it. I'm not saying it's easy, you know, but if you're doing the work and you message me and you're doing the work, you know, I'll work through it with you. I'm not looking for small talk. I'm not looking for dates. I don't do small talk, and I don't need a date with you. I'm very happy in my life. I'm really, really into expanding, and I'm really, really into the school of love, and I'm really, really into study mates, and I love to learn, and I love expanding, and that's it. That's what I want in my life, and anything that doesn't serve me and those things that I want, I'm slowly letting those go too, guys. So I know what it feels like to let go. You know, even somebody out here that you think is just like the master, know everything of everything, they still have stuff to learn. There's always, you know, it's endless opportunities for you. I guarantee it, man. Life's too good, I'm telling you. There's so much mystery out there to fall into, and there's every category and every way, and there's something out there for everybody. And so that's why I come on here to share love, because I love you guys. We're all connected. I'm so excited. So all my fans, all my friends, share this video. Check me out on IUU Radio. It's coming. And, you know, we're right in time for November, so I might do, like, my whole, like, kickoff for IUU Radio about being thankful, because, you know, guys, if you've been watching me, if you've been following me for a long time, every November I do the whole entire 30 days of thanks. Go ahead, I am. You know, JB's cool for putting the I am on there. I do my I ams all day. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am great. Do it with my daughter. Do it with me. I love you, James. When I get my radio show up and run it, I'll definitely let you know. You know, there's some really great people in the tribe. You know, there's music. There's some great artists. It's a whole bunch of just creators, and I couldn't be more excited to be a part of this team. I couldn't be more excited for the things that we have coming. It's just love. There's so much love. So, you know, just know whenever it's made for you, you just know, like every single piece just clicks. And it's sometimes really mysterious and it doesn't make any sense, but you feel it in your heart. And so that's what I want you guys to do. Feel this fire in your heart and let it come to life and help it come to life and let go of the things that are dimming it down from coming to life, because you're so much better when you're in love with yourself. You glow, you shine. You know, Moonlight asked me about my skin because I'm always glowing and I'm always shining. And like, really, I think it's because I really freaking love myself. Like, and that's like, nobody's like making sure I'm okay. No one's hugging me goodnight. No one's, you know, ever these things that people are looking for. No one's doing those things for me. I just love myself. I love to go to sleep and how I sleep in my bed and my comfortable and my baths and my dinner and my days and my work and my love. Fall in love with yourself, man. Quit looking for it. Quit looking for it from somebody else. Fall in love with yourself. Do what you love, and then everything you love is going to come right to you. We're all connected. One love. Good night.